why I was called barren, said beautiful Yoruba actress Dayo Amusa in an explosive interview. Hello everyone, welcome to the T0UCHY TV, and today we just want to talk about what Dayo Amusa, a Yoruba actress, has been going through, what has made her a bit withdrawn, what has made her a bit traumatized, and how she feels about trolls online. What exactly happened to this thespian who has been in the Yoruba movie industry for almost 2 decades, delivering lines, and also sometimes she features in English movies. She's just not an actress, she's a producer, and she's an entrepreneur, influencer, and a musician. Yes, you heard me right. Dayo Amusa does she sings and performs at different parties and gigs when she's called upon to do so. Now, speaking in an interview she did with TVC News Entertainment, this beautiful Nollywood actress Dayo revealed she faced backlashes from trolls in the build-up to the 2023 presidential elections after she declared her intention to support who else but Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is now currently the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Dayo said that some people even went as far as calling her a barren woman. Other names that people try to call a woman who is labeled barren, which I don't want to mention here. Dayo Amusa said, let me quote her, "During the elections, I had a lot of backlashes because of our chosen candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And when I declared support for him, there was a day some particular people came on my page and started calling me a barren woman." Speaking further, Dayo Amusa said, "That kind of hits me. And I was like, why are they saying such words? So when I saw it later in the evening, I came on a live video, and those that were calling me barren joined the live video and continued calling me names. And some people were like, if she doesn't have a child now, it does not give them the right to call me barren. So I eventually left the live video after hours." Oh my world. Of course, it's still fresh in our heart about how, people trolled her at that point in time. It was a hard time for influencers who were actually supporting the APC flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at that time. And go easy. The backlash was gbas and gbos. Even the fact that, it's this current interview is just few hours old. She did the interview on TVC News Entertainment just few hours ago, and it's been reported on blogs. A lot of comments don't trail am again. Go easy. Go easy. Let's take some comments on this quickly. The commenter said, "Is your life better now in economic sense?" Another said, "Our life is far better than your miserable life. You can't employ as gateman because a gatekeeper is 100 times better than you." Another said, "Young lady, don't mind them. You are not a barren woman. You will soon have your own children in Jesus' name. Obedient don't know how to control their utterances." Another said, "You are a supporter of evil. Reap your reward, but tomorrow tells better." Another said, "But your own candidate is saint, since our own is evil. The only tribe in Nigeria that believes whatever they say or support is the best is evil. Unless you people change your mentality, you continue to remain a fourth citizen in Nigeria." Another said, "Sorry, they meant mental barrenness, not the womb, because it's only God that gives children." Another said, "Have you now born?" Another said, "The Tinubu era is still young and it is too early to judge. Despite the court cases, we have not yet settled down and we are yet to feel a positive impact on his policies. If he fails in all these things or makes matters worse, then you will receive more insults than you have already received." Another said, "You suppose not to worry, leave the obedient." Another said, "Now that Tinubu is president, how significantly has your barren status and situation changed?" Another said, "You stood for what you believe and not fame on social media shit and foolish money." Another said, "Bitterness is forever engraved on their minds. Don't mind them, sister. God is coming on your way soon." Another said, "They're idiots, fake people. Don't mind them. God will surely visit you, my sister." Another said, "Now you don't born." Another said, "Everyone wants to collect money from Jagaban. Now, wow, madam, no worry, you go soon visit Aso Rock." Another said, "That was so cruel to say a thing like that to a woman. I did not support Tinubu, but I can't join such issues with anyone supporting him. God forbid some people. Another said, Dayo, don't worry, very soon they will celebrate with you in Jesus' name. Another said, my sister, let them say, as it is sweet us, it dey pain them. Another said, a situation is not permanent. With God, all things are possible. But for you, you have made yourself a stumbling block by your utterances. Another said, those who supported evil will reap calamity. Deep in your heart, whether Obi or Tinubu or Atiku, God knows your heart. One day everybody will stand before judgment. Another said, that's Obi's people. For any view outside their opinion is insult. They don't know that you don't just wake up from wrong side of you and want to be president. Another said, social media won't destroy Nigeria final. Who called you such a name? Why didn't you say it out? Nigeria always take advantage of anything they see. This past election has been something to trend fast, either good or bad, and people don't care. Another person prayed and said, God will soon put smile on your face with triplets, but you have to lower yourself and ego. Another said, I beg, Baba Jagabam, she just wants to remind you that she went through hell for supporting you and nothing too big or too small. Anyway, so those are few comments that trailed, this as well. And like, we should also know that there should be a fine line between when you're not supporting someone and, the flip side as well. I think people can decide to show their opposing views to whatever somebody says or supports, but not to get so personal as dragging our family members, our children, husband, boyfriends. No, I think that is too much, and we should be kind with our words. Of course, you can, be on the opposite side, like I said earlier, but, telling a woman, a mature woman, Dayo is not a young lady at all, and reminding her of the fact that she's here to have a child, oh no, I think that's too much. That's too much. And people deal with a lot. When you see people show up doing their stuff, especially those in the public eye, when you see them with their makeup, doing influencing, acting, or attending events, some of them, they just try to hold everything together in public. The moment they are off the screen, they are in their houses or their cocoon, or they are broken into pieces. So we don't need to use our words to remind them of their misery or their challenges. Just the way somebody told Bimbo Akitola, the veteran actress, some days ago that she should go and do surrogacy the way Biola Adebayo did. And of course, Nigeria came for that person to say, you don't say things like that. I think we should have some common sense when you are trying to, show or talk about people. And we have no businesses in their lives. It's a life. And we tend to celebrate things and be very hypocritical in things we do. When you see a woman who hasn't had a child like this, maybe she just decided not to. While, some people would have done so many things. It's her life. Let her live it. Whether she has children or she doesn't have children, I know she takes care of a lot of people, a lot of other children that are not biologically hers. Like she says sometimes, and she's a proprietress as well. She takes care of children. She has like a crèche and a school, so she's being positive. She's impacting the world of ours. So why should anybody, just because you happen to be online, now start trolling her for not having a child? I think that's too much, and we should be kind with our words. Depression is real, and we don't want anybody to get to that point. So let's be kind to our words and say what a prayer for Dayo Amusa, regardless of whoever you supported during presidential election. We shouldn't get to this point where we are now going very personal, petty, and, condescending. We don't need it at all. So I pray for her. May God grant you the desires of your heart. And as Anna was mocked in the days, as a lot of known women have been, in the waiting list for so long, and God finally embarrassed them with twins and triplets, God is going to do it for you, Dayo. And as we wish you well, goodness and mercy shall also follow us as well. I'm sure by God's special grace, because of the cries you cried to God, because she said that the thing really hit her. And you know what that means. But I'm happy she's strong to be able to talk about it. We are going to celebrate her as well by God's grace on this platform when God finally, prove himself in her life. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers and existing subscribers, we love you so very much. Bye for now.